Hello and welcome to Ageless Rock, a channel for megalithic fans with megalithic lands. Today, we are going to check out Abreha and Atsbeha rock cut church in Ethiopia. It is one of the 150 rock cut churches in Tigray, and logically, Tigray region should be as famous as Egypt for its pyramids. Tigray region is pretty amazing and mysterious at the same time. While Ethiopians in the north were obsessed with carving huge cavities into the bedrock to worship God, there is hardly any such activities in the south. Something happened in the past, and the civilization that occupied this area was obsessed with creating a hole in the bedrock. Abreha Atsbeha rock cut church is approximately 2,300 meters or 6,600 feet above sea level in the Gibraltar mountainous region. According to tradition, it was constructed by two brothers by the name Abreha and Atsbeha, who were also kings of Aksum in the 4th century. But historians believe they were probably Ezana and Saizana, sons of King Osanas. According to tradition, their father is Tazer and mother is Sophia, and the brother kings built 66 churches and 44 were hewn into the bedrock. The Orthodox Church of Ethiopia revered the brothers as saints. Let's leave the amazing historical facts or belief aside and take a closer look at the entire hilltop. This rock-cut church sits on top of a hill. The white porch in front and a rectangular block that stands out gives the appearance of a man-made building. So let's reimagine the original hilltop was nothing but a bedrock with a rather gentle slope. However, someone came along and decided to remove the bedrock up to approximately the wall area. Then, he decided to remove a crazy amount of bedrock on the left side. And then, a crazy amount of bedrock was removed on the right side. Then, followed by a crazy amount of bedrock removed on the front. That is the amount of work to be done prior to having a church. Everyone is amazed by the work done on the inside, but no one is talking about the work done on the outside, which seems like something 100 times more difficult to do. From an aerial view, you can see clearly that the bedrock was shaped with unknown tools we will never know. This rock cutting technology seems to slice the hilltop like clay, whether it is vertically or horizontally. No human nature will go to this extent just to have a place of worship. By looking at the outside from ground level, I can see that the bedrock was cut in such a way that it is impossible to imagine ancient Ethiopians would want to undertake such a colossal project with ancient soft chisels if that ever happened. Based on my rough estimate on Google Map, approximately 2,200 square meters or 24,000 square feet of land area was cleared for the project. This is an insane amount of work for a courtyard if all they wanted was just a hole in the rock. If I were to assume an average height of 4 meters and an area of 2,200 square meters, that means about 8,800 cubic meters of rock was removed. Assuming a density of 2.3 tons per cubic meter, that will be about 20,000 tons of bedrock that was removed for the courtyard. At this volume, it is reasonable to ask, where is the rubble? It is said that it was first used as a monastery before converting to a church. Monks and hermits can live their quiet lives using natural caves or wooden hut on top of a mountain. There is no need to spend years hammering bedrock for the same need that gives the same result. Just to give you an idea of this hilltop removing project, I will illustrate with simple diagrams of top view and side view. Firstly, the site was selected. Then, an enormous amount of bedrock was removed for the courtyard. When that was done, the interior was carved out so that monks can have a monastery which eventually became a church. This church is not just a rock-hewn church but also a hilltop reshaping project. It is easy to be nice and just say ancient Ethiopians were incredibly hardworking and devoted. But I think someone else was here first and they might be offended or laughing at our history. The interior is an amazing rock-cut church with high ceilings and pillars. This church is believed to have been created in the 4th century. Although we vaguely know what tools were available to ancient Ethiopians at that time, we would not dare to do anything close to this with modern power tools. Frescoes covered the interior, which would otherwise be just halls and rooms with no colors. This gives me the impression that there is something wrong with the picture. How can there be so much rock works done but no carving of Jesus or Mary or saints or Ethiopian Orthodox Christianity symbols? The maker of the church did not leave any religious idea behind. The user of the church was only capable of painting. All modifications done by the users were made of wood. Regardless of what you believe, attending the church service will definitely be a wild experience because west of Israel has evolved into something very different from south of Israel. When religion and culture collides, it will become a new blend. But in this megalithic site, there is no clash of religion or culture. The rock-based civilization and the wood-based civilization did not seem to meet physically. The megalithic culture left us a long time ago and humans came along to recycle what was left behind. Even if these two worlds did meet at some point in history, they only left us myths and legends. Angels helping Ethiopians building rock-cut churches in one night is the type of traditional stories we are most likely to hear. Stories of two beings from different realms merged for a very short moment in time, became myths and legends, and we are all unable to decipher the clues. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this short presentation on Abreha and Atsbeha rock-cut church in Ethiopia. See you in the next video and have a wonderful day. This is Berniong signing out. Dehe nahun.